I think the top scorers at the moment have got 3 goals. I think it's Anthony and Marcus. Are you confident that you can have strikers or goal scorers who will score, say, 20 goals this season? Because that's the sort of numbers you need, isn't it, for success?
Yes, I'm confident. Mostly. And my teams, they are the players who will score. They come in a position, and so finally, in the last part, it's also about, say, the freedom from a player, the intuition, the space they have to take. And when they have that feeling, then you will see players, when they have the talent, when they have the potential, they will score that number of goals. And I think we have in our squad, we have the players who can score that number of goals, but we get also divided because we have many goal scorers across the whole offensive department. But I think also you need also something from midfield and defending department.
Yeah. Erik, you've got a really important week now in the Premier League with 3 matches back to back against tough rivals. What difference does that goal from Scott make to your build-up to that week?
I go always from game to game, and it gives another impulse on the team to the belief, I think, that the spirit is already good, but it will give a push in that spirit again, and it will strengthen the belief in the squad. But for the rest, we have to go for game to game, and we're going to be tough opponents, but we are really looking forward. There are really tests for us as a squad to go in their battles, and as I say, it delivers energy.
How highly do you rate Newcastle?
They do really well. I think it's a team who can play in high intensity with a lot of energy. So that makes it a tough opponent, and we know we have to play our best to get the right result.
Erik, we've seen a couple of midfield combinations, excuse me, Casemiro, Eriksson, Fred, McTominay all combining. Do you know what your strongest midfield pairing is?
Difficult to say in this moment. Then they have to play longer together. But what's important, once again, we need a squad. And if you say, I think Fred played a good game tonight. And it was really well did he in the counter press, wins a lot of balls. Unluckily, he didn't score the goal. It was a really good move from him, and then received the chip ball and not scoring the header. That's all a kind of impact you have to give to the team. But I think we have some combinations, and it's about in the midfield always about balance. And so I'm happy with all 4, and I hope they keep going in this way.
Here it is.
Erik, Marcus Rashford maybe could have scored 4 goals tonight. There's some good goalkeeping, also maybe not so good finishing. What can you say to him about his performance just to improve?
Yeah, he did a lot of things well, but finally, he knows that he has to be more clinical, and he had to score a goal. When you have such good movements, you make such good combinations, you have so good actions, then you have to finish. But I know sometimes it's the game, it's not your night, and it's about so the form of the day, but it can change to another game, because I think he's in a really good run, and that proves the chances he creates. And now he's 2 games, he's a little bit unlucky. Sunday he deserves a goal, what they cancelled. Today he didn't score, and maybe it was more by himself. So what I say, save it for coming week.
Can we just check on team news for Sunday, Erik, especially Maguire and Martial, and if they're not ready for Sunday, do you have any idea when they will be ready?
Anthony Martial can be, but we have to wait how it develops. coming hours, and Harry Maguire will not make this, but it doesn't take long, I think.
Weeks, a couple of weeks for Harry.
No. I think that next week he will be back in the team training or over next week.
Just wanted to talk about.
Eric, can I just ask about Anthony? Obviously, he scored in his first 3 Premier League matches since joining, but it feels like there's more to come from him. What can United fans expect from him?
Development, and I think we have seen a few now from his dribble capabilities, his speed, his finishing, also creating. But now also he has to work on more variation, and he is a player who can adapt quickly to a high level, and is a player who likes challenges, and he needs the challenges. And every training for him is a challenge. Every game is a challenge, and that will make the best out of him, and he likes that. And so I think there's really a lot of space for improvement with him, but I think he's already in a real good level when you are the first player who scored in 3 in a row, 3 goals for Man United, and in all history. That already shows his potential.
Okay, last question.
The next 3 games are obviously against top 6 clubs in the Premier League. Have the FA given you any guidance as to when there'll be an outcome on Cristiano's charge and whether he will be available for all those 3 games?
No, I don't know when it's when the defense, when that will be, and so we don't have a timeline.